Fentanyl continues to be a deadly and growing threat across the nation, and right here in our own backyard in Humboldt County, overdose threats involving this powerful synthetic opioid are on the rise, prompting urgent warnings from local health officials. The North States News' Emma Underwood spoke with the DEA this morning about where this drug is coming from and the dangers of even the smallest amount. She joins us now live from Eureka tonight. Emma?
Good evening, Glenn. According to the Department of Health and Human Services in Eureka, fentanyl-related overdoses jumped in just the first quarter of this year, and some recent victims had both cocaine and fentanyl in their systems. The DEA says these deadly pills and powders aren't just coming from local dealers. They are part of an entire pipeline that runs straight through Northern California.
If you're buying something on the street, odds are it's going to be fentanyl.
Overdose is now the leading cause of death for people ages 18 to 45. According to Public Health, Humboldt County has had 15 recorded unintentional fentanyl-related deaths between January and March of this year.
Fentanyl is so addictive and extremely dangerous. 2 milligrams, the amount that fits on the tip of a pencil, can be a potentially fatal dose.
Special agent in charge of DEA's San Francisco division, Bob Barris, says drugs like fentanyl flow into the U.S. using old trafficking routes, and rural counties like Humboldt are directly in their path. San Francisco's Tenderloin district is one key source city that Barris referred to as drug tourism, a hub where traffickers move product up the coast and into smaller communities.
Where when these drugs come into the United States through, pre-established drug routes, they come up main corridors like the 101, like the 99, like the 5. They go up these corridors, go into these source cities, and get distributed out from those source cities.
Even more alarming, the DEA is now seeing stronger strains like carfentanil, which was originally developed as an elephant tranquilizer. While a deadly dose of fentanyl is 2 milligrams, a fatal dose of carfentanil is just a tiny fraction of that.
Carfentanil is literally 100 times stronger than fentanyl. 0.002 milligrams of carfentanil is all that it takes. The reason this is so dangerous is because there's not a lot of tight quality controls when these cartels, the Sinaloa or New Generation Cartel, are making this powder or this pill. You can think of it, it's literally like a Vitamix blender. They're taking their precursor chemicals, they're taking the fentanyl, they're putting it in with a binder and just mixing it up.
And with street dealers mixing these deadly chemicals without any controls, the risk of getting a lethal dose is higher than ever.
There is no safe pill you buy on the street. Anything you buy on the street, you have to assume it's fentanyl. And again, you don't know how it's made.
Health officials are urging everyone to speak with family and friends about these risks and to never take any pill that does not come from a doctor or pharmacy. There will be a list of locations in Humboldt County that distribute Narcan and fentanyl testing strips on our website. Live in Eureka, Emma Underwood, the North States News.